Good afternoon, people from Dhaka. I have been meaning to do this fragrance. I know this is not one of your mainstream fragrances, not a new fragrance, and this fragrance actually is a very, I won't say underrated one. This is not an underrated one. This is not gonna be one of your crowd pleasers or very, very well known at this age. But yes, I've been meaning to do this, good or bad. You have to watch out, and maybe it will be shorter than usual because I don't have much love for this one. But yes, I have a few things to say about this since my thing is to do reviews. So I'll let you know if you guys, even if you guys are wondering, right, what this fragrance is all about. As you can see from title, it's gonna be Versace's L'Homme. All right, I've been meaning to do this. I did shoot 2-3 times. I never uploaded, right? I did it outdoors and whatnot. Okay, so I'll tell you everything you need to know about this fragrance. Okay, so this is Versace's L'Homme, and this is from back in the time. These are the times when Versace wasn't that modern. They were not playing safe, they were playing bold. That was the era. So back in the time, I think it was first launched in 1986. Okay, so that time the bottle that got launched and this particular bottle that I have are not same. Right up, I'm telling you right up. Okay, this is the reformulated one. I don't know exactly which year it got reformulated, but this fragrance is no longer the same. All right, the magic in this, like many other fragrances, they have cut down the manhood. It's like I cut your nuts off, you know, like you go and play. Well, without your nuts, you know, just go around, but you don't get to play that much. You just get to like roam, I guess. I'll tell you, I know it sounds terrible, I sound terrible, but yeah, you'll see why. Right, so first of all, I don't have the like the box with me because I think my box got lost somewhere, because this is actually not with me. It didn't work for me. I gifted it to my dad because I thought it more mature, so he doesn't even use that much, you know. I gave him few other fragrances, he uses those more. Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme, he uses Edition Blanche, he uses few other fragrances that I gave him, right? So this one he was like no, because usually I know my dad, he will be using very fast, it will be somewhere here, right? So I don't have the box, so let me show you the presentation first. So this one comes like a bottle like this. The bottle looks pretty much same. Just one thing that is different, the juice color maybe was different because I haven't smelled the original one, but I think seeing the pictures from the net, it looks this one is a bit lighter than compared to that one was more dense. So juice color, for your reference, nothing to do with performance or anything, it's just juice color. But that was the basic difference between that and this. In the box, the original one was brown, this one is I think more like a black box, the newer one. This is not a cap, you can spray from here, you press here, I can spray. This whole thing is like a Versace's Dreamer, same sort of mechanism. It says Versace, it says EDT, concentration is 100 ml bottle. All right, and you got your batch code, I think it says 43071, and it's made in Italy like all other Versace. Your batch code and sticker. Back nothing much, very classy looking bottle. I must say the bottle looks really great though. All right, so for the bottle design and everything, nothing mind-blowing, 6 out of 10. Okay, so let me read out the notes first, and I'll try to finish it in a rush because I think there's not much to say about this, and I'll tell you good and bad about this. All right, so here are the notes from Fragrantica. All right, so the classic Versace's fragrance was created in 1986. The scent is sharp and warm with a woody note. The top notes contain lemon, petite grain, basil, whatever your thing is, pimento, cinnamon, cedar, patchouli, sandalwood, and rose. And then the last, the base note is Oakmoss, leather, labdanum, Tonka, vanilla. So these is actually what I really believe is the one meant for 1986, the original release when it came out first. So many people back then like swore by it, you know, those were the days, those are the time. So top note of this, I wouldn't dare to show you the sprayer. The sprayer works really well. This is one of the good things, the sprayer works well. So but I wouldn't spray it because it will leave a very strong smell in my room, which I don't want, because right now in Bangladesh it's terrible hot. The heat started, it's sweaty melting point hot, 36 to 40 upwards. All right, and it's gonna get very, very humid as well, right? So what's the good thing about it for me, for my nose? The top note of this is absolutely gorgeous, which is the reason why I bought it. I saw it in Malaysia. It was, I think it was going with a clearance sale or something like that. It came with, I think, some other product. So I was like, it was a good deal, let me get it. And then I like classics, you know, I love the top note of this. This opens with very beautiful lemon, bergamot, as well as I think rosemary. Okay, and definitely gives me vibes of few other fragrances in that class. All right, at least on the opening, it belongs to the same club. The opening still is bloody gorgeous, which is gonna stay with you what 5-10 minutes, but you're gonna get that magic of top note. This one reminded me of Armani's Eau pour Homme. I don't have the bottle with me, so you can try it. That one is very nice, but doesn't last. Got reformulated, of course. Then this one, I have a miniature. It's very cute. This is Boucheron pour Homme, right? Yes, Boucheron pour Homme, not the other one, Boucheron Jaipur. No, it's not Jaipur. Okay, it's a Boucheron pour Homme. The top note is very gorgeous. All right, and the dry down also is very nice. Also, this is my favorite. This is my most favorite in this class, lemon based scent, the Eau Sauvage, all right, from Christian Dior. So this one, the top note, all of them have some common elements with this, but this is much nicer, by the way. So it opens up with lemon, and then that sort of like a rosemary, bit spicy kick, and that's it. That's about it. The good stuff about this fragrance. The sad part is this: when the opening is such a nice, beautiful opening, you would imagine this is a summer scent mostly, and it would be great in the heat, right? Wrong. This is terrible in the heat. If you're living in a hot country, hotter zone, don't ever dare buy this. Okay, don't ever buy this, because you're gonna regret it. You'll never wear this. This stuff is potent, I'm telling you. This stuff, reformulation didn't do the good stuff. It did the bad things. It took away the good things. It remained with the bad things. The bad thing is the longevity of this is 7-8 hours. All right, it hang on to your skin. It's like, hey brother, where you going? Come back. I give you hug. Okay. And this guy will be like, don't take it. I'm not trying to make fun of any particular accent. These are my brothers back in the university where I studied. So we had different countries and stuff. I'm sorry, I'm going out of the way. So we had people from Sudan, Nigeria. So I had the brothers, those countries. They were one of my best friends are there from those countries, right? So and then there was Russians. They had different English. Arabs had different English, right? So this one reminds me of one movie, The Ring. I think Ring, or one of those movies where the girl is, the spirit is hanging sitting on the shoulder of the guy and hanging on like this, doesn't want to leave him. So this is like a bad nightmare for the summer days. However, if you're in the colder country, I think this will work, because the dry down, all those good notes that I told you just now, they're not there, but there's a dominant leather note in the dry down. All right. So if you like leather based scents and you like a bit more potent scents, which I really believe my dad would like, maybe if my grandfather was alive, he would like this. All right, much more older, so maybe 70 plus. That side. Okay, so what else do I get? I think I get the pepper cake. Yes, petite. There's sort of like like pepper cake is there. Green side, yes, there is basil, but not in a good way. Pimento, the chili, yeah, maybe not so much. Cinnamon, no. Cedar, yes, woodsy vibe is in it, and the dry down, very dry sort of scent, like a gin. All right, it's dry. Patchouli, sandalwood, I don't know. Patchouli, I have smelled the patchouli based ones. I didn't get it. All right, sandalwood, definitely no. I don't get any sandalwood from this on the dry down. Sandalwood is a very beautiful note. Not here. All right, vanilla, goodiness. Oh, no vanilla in this. No vanilla, baby. All right, tonka bean. Is this sweet? No. So right. So opening is very beautiful, bright. Still belong in the Royal Club, but the dry down is like kick you out of the VIP club. That's it. So good thing about it is longevity is great. For the cooler country, it's very good performance for a leather-based scent. Still good. I wouldn't say terrible, but okay. I think in the cooler country it will work. Summer country, zero. We invented zero from India. Russell Peter says, he said, we are so cheap, we invented the number 0. This one will get 0 in summer countries. All right. So longevity is great. I'll give this 9 out of 10. Top note is 10 out of 10. Dry down in my country, from my situation, I'll give this 2 out of 10. All right. This sucks in our country. Age 70 and up. That's it. Compliments. If you ever pick up a compliment from this, if you own the newer formulation, you do let me know. I maybe would dare start wearing this. Okay. But compliments wise, I don't think you're gonna get any compliments from this. All right. But saying all that, all right, this house of Versace, you have to remember one thing: these guys are legendary. This is a legendary house. Don't judge the fragrance based on the reformulation. Yes, a lot of things, like there's a note Oakmoss in it. Oakmoss got banned. A lot of this green fragrance that had, this is a powerhouse by the way, and a green fragrance. Okay, so a lot of these powerhouses lost their manhood because of this banning of those things. A lot of things are being banned. They're harmful, there's that, and they're taking away the magic. So not exactly their fault, but what it used to be. If you can manage a vintage bottle of this, go for it. I think that should be a magic because of the notes and the things I hear about it. I think that will do you the magic. So if you love the top note of this, I think go for the initial one, the vintage. I think it will be worth getting it, and it will be monstrous performer. Just one last thing before I finish. I'll show you one fragrance. This is One Man Show. Looks kind of similar, isn't it? This is also a green fragrance, sort of woodsy, leather-based scent. The opening is very harsh. No one can take it. I don't even like it in the opening, but the dry down is magic. Exact opposite case of this. This is opening is awesome, dry down sucks. This is opening is a bit rough, dry down is pure magic. For a cheap fragrance, this one I love way more than this. I can wear this in the heat, but I can wear this, alright? Both are leather-based scents. Keep that in mind. So yes, the dry down matters the most, right? So yes, age, everything is covered. I think season, everything covered. So I think I'm done with Versace's L'Homme once and for all. I would look for a vintage bottle though, alright? I wouldn't miss out on that. So take care guys, thank you for watching, those who watched, and I'll get back to your comments. I'm a little busy with few other things, but I'll definitely get back to your comments guys. And I got one message today from one of my subscribers from England, right? He said, bro, I just in the other inbox, I went there, I'm like, hey bro, I'm from England, I watch your videos, I'm one of your subscribers, and good job mate, I watch all your videos. These are the things I count as success. Yes, someday maybe, you know, you're gonna make shitload of money, you don't know, but these are the days, the good days of summer, 50 days of summer. I love movies. These are the good days for me. These are the things that make me happy, keeps me going. So thank you bro, thanks to everyone for your support. I love you back. Take care. Bye bye.